What up, guys? It is Tuesday, February 25th. I have not streamed all that much, actually at all, like the last 4 days. I've been up in the mountains, kind of doing my own thing. Yeah, let's take a look at these charts. They have done a lot since we last spoke. Let me see if I can get a better view on this. I think last time we spoke, we were going up into here. You can see we hit this target here, went up, hit this target up here, and then came back down, barely nicked the target, came back up, consolidated, and then we fell out. And we did not consolidate like we wanted to up here, which means this is still an open fair market value gap. So this is now our next target for our longs. So I guess the only question now is, when are we going to put the longs in? We're going to take another look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is approaching our 82.5 to 85,000 target. These two fair market value gaps. There's not a lot to go off on liquidity here. Let's bring up the liquidation heat maps. And that's how I had a feeling that we were going to have a big fallout. When we were coming down and there was no liquidity being built above, and there was like billions of dollars to clear out at under 2,600. So we hit that 2560 to 2600 target and just fell right through it, went all the way to the possibility of 2500, and now we're even below that, closer to 2400 now. Yeah, we're looking at like 85K. Yeah. Arizona, out in the woods right now on my Huckleberry Finn shit. When I was in Gallup the other day, just wasting time, I went through a leather shop and they had a bunch of like furs, so I got a coonskin hat. Thought it was fitting. I'm in my lumberjack onesie. It's a vibe. I just been walking around the forest with Cash. Camped right over there in my rooftop tent. Okay, there we go. So Bitcoin, let's go to the 7 hour. So this huge spike up with a double top retracement should be around 77,000. That was my sweet spot, but we could go all the way down to this area down here to fully retrace before we see another leg up. This wasn't to be expected, but it was seen in my Discord. I've been active in my Discord daily. Even though I haven't been streaming, I've been in my Discord daily doing my calls, and this was seen just as a possibility. I expected it to play out after we shot up, and that would be the next bear run or bear market targets. But with what it's at now, we have all of this room here to fall. Like I said, we'll probably see a bounce somewhere in here just to come back up and validate somewhere in here, and we'll probably get rejected again unless we use this as a spring. If we can get back above 96, like 93 to 96 area after this bounce, then I'll call bull run on. But if we consolidate in here and just keep on going down, we could be doing that for a couple months, which is fine because we can make money on it still. But for people that are long holding positions and not day trading, you're going to lose money unless you don't pull out. But it's going to prolong your money making. Right now, let's look a little bit closer at Bitcoin. Let's do on a little higher time frame. Let's do like a 30-minute. $15 minutes about to close. Let's take a look at that. I would not trust this. Let's take a look at bigger time frames. 4 hours, it's a solid one. Yeah, with this candle and this candle, we would have to see Bitcoin get back to like 87.6 in the next 2 hours, and then the next 6 hours come back down to where it's at now, and then pump up before we would really have validation of, you know, that reversal. So we have a while before we can put in any plays. Like I said, I really think we're coming down here, but we might come up here first to retest and then come down. It's kind of hard to say here. There's not really much liquidity to go off of because everyone's out of the market at the moment, waiting for the market to decide. But I said this on the last stream. It was going to be a big movement up or down soon. This is what I was talking about. It made its decision when it got rejected. We'll go back to the Ethereum chart where we can kind of, that's what we've been playing. When we got rejected at this top and started moving back down and then fell through, just completely fell through, yeah, that was the deciding factor, that it was a move down. We should have bounced like around this area to stay bullish, but since we went back into this zone here and just fell through it, that was it. We could be going down to like 2200, 2200. My computer's going slow. My butt is so sore from snowboarding yesterday. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get to snowboard in Arizona because there was no snow last week and no forecasted snow for this week. But apparently they have man-made snow here, and it was actually pretty nice. So for $50, I got on the lift, and they had a really nice park, so I was able to do some pretty big jumps. I didn't have my GoPro charged, which is kind of a bummer because I was hitting huge jumps all day, and it was just freaking awesome. So, but my butt is sore because there wasn't any fresh snow besides the man-made snow. So there was some ice, and the landing on the jumps was pretty tough. So on one of the first jumps, there was a set of two big, like 10, 20-foot jumps. And on the first set, like I nailed the first one perfect. And then I was going too fast on the second one, and I overshot the landing. And my board slipped out from under me when I landed, and my butt hit the ground. But when my butt hit the ground, my left cheek caught, but my right cheek kept going. And I thought I tore myself a new butthole. I had to go, I was looking for a restroom to go check myself, but by the time I found a restroom, I was like, oh, I'm good. And I continued to ride, but my butt is definitely sore. So sitting on this log right now is a little bit uncomfortable, but we power through. I also pulled something right here in this leg. I think I just overworked it, and this leg is a little dead right now. Gotta lift it instead of like, yeah, gotta lift it with my arms. Anyways, yeah, it fell out right here, and we are now looking for a We're now looking for a new long position in this area. Oh shit, I just fucking... Yeah, this doesn't look all that good. I still think we're going down. If you look at the daily candle really kind of tells it all. We had this huge rejection yesterday. And I was snowboarding yesterday during all of this, so I didn't get to really play the shorts. I did make, when we went up to here, I made like $3,000, and then I shorted down to like this area and made like another 1,500. But then, yeah, I was wasted multiple days in Gallup waiting on this dude. It was like 3 days over what I wanted to be there. So finally, like, 'cause like it was so late the last day when we did the order, I just stayed another night because I didn't want to drive through the night. But he ordered it. I gave him, like, it was $650 without the motion controller. I gave him another $70 when he ordered the controller because he had some credits with his DJI thing. And he ordered it to, like I said, a lodge in the Grand Canyon where I'm going to go to. And then they had like a review of the payment for some reason. And he had to cancel that one and then make another order. And he was using a different card than usual, and it was a different. Because I was waiting for that confirmation on that order to make sure it was going to be shipped to that lodge at the right time while I was there. I didn't want to like have to work my way back to go pick up this shipment. So I stayed in Flagstaff for 2 days and just partied with the college kids. Played a lot of pool. Ate some good food. But yeah, I didn't really need to waste the weekend just being in Flagstaff. I could have been out in the wilderness like I am now. Me and Cash, we went through a cave, like an old lava run. It's like this mile cave underground that lava used to flow through. And I have videos, but yeah, me and him did that. He loved it. Cash loved the cave. It's almost like a movie. Like you would come up to like an intersection of like 2 ways to go. It's like, all right, which way is the right way? It was actually positions on top is not pulling up. I wonder how the stream is doing. There we go. Alright. So yeah, Bitcoin's daily candle. Still facing down. What we'd want to see is a buy signal on this wave trend oscillator and the stochastic RSI flipped. 1 week doesn't look good either. We've already surpassed the 1 week. We could have a whole week of consolidation down here before we turn around. But like I said, I think we're going farther. Might come back up to like 91 area to test, but within the week I see us falling still down. We are oversold on the 2 hour. But that don't really mean anything. I expect us to keep falling. We have an hour candle about to close. $15 about to close red. It's oversold on the R, overbought on the R side. Looks like it's flipping on the stochastic or on the wave trend oscillator. My computer's just not wanting to perform right now. What are we at on the Wi-Fi? 200 megabytes. What's going on? We have great signal right here. Why is it giving me problems? $164 download, 12 upload. This should be fine. My computer's just running slow. Steam's not on. Yeah, that looks like a bad candle. We'll probably hit that 85 in the next couple hours. That's when we'll be looking for a reversal to play longs. Hour doesn't look bad, on Ethereum at least. Six-hour candle. We got a long ways to go yet. We're going down. And I wouldn't put shorts in here, even though I say we're going down. I wouldn't put shorts in here either, just because we have a reversal at any point. All it takes is whales to start buying. So we're just gonna wait. We're probably not even gonna play today. I wish I would have held those shorts for yesterday. I would be up like between 5 and 10,000 right now. But yeah, that's the market. We're in a big dip. We're probably going to dip further, waiting for a reversal to play the retest upwards, but we're still probably going to go down farther than that. On the retest, we're looking at targets between 2560 to 600 to validate movement downward. And then if it gets above 2700, like 2720, we'll probably be good to keep going up, and we'll count that as a spring. But I think Bitcoin still has to go down to 85, 84, 82, somewhere in there before we really find that reversal. And we could be going down all the way to 77 by the end of the week. Possibilities of all the way to 69. So when we have this reversal and we play back up, when we get rejected, we'll play along to that next level. And then if it gets rejected between 2560 and 2620, then we'll open up another short when it gets back into that red box. Let's make sure I left it on that one. As far as traveling goes, like I said, next stop is Grand Canyon. We'll probably spend a couple days over there, maybe a day. I'm already extended, so maybe just a day at the Grand Canyon, like a night and then a day, and then we'll start heading to northern Arizona. I might go into Utah to go see my buddy near Zion, maybe go snowboarding up there with him. But then from there, we'll be going into Nevada. I don't know how long I'll be spending in Nevada. I'll probably go hit Vegas. I'll probably do some kind of crypto challenge where whatever I make that night, I'll put it all on red or black. And then that'll be kind of fun. And then we'll go from there. Probably north up to northern Cali. Go hit the sequoias. I'll probably just skip right through Nevada. I'm already behind on my schedule, and Nevada's just a desert. I'm not really too keen on living in the desert or being in the desert for a prolonged amount of time. So we'll probably just keep Nevada short. We'll go just straight to northern Cali, try to make up some days. And then from northern Cali is Oregon. I have a friend over in Oregon that I'm going to go see for a few days. She lives near Portland. And then going to do some hot springs, going to do some snowboarding, maybe go hit the coastline and go check it out. And then I'll be moving up to Washington. And I got a buddy up in Washington. Funny dude, Paul. He's so funny. He's this old string cheese fan. He's just a goofy man. He's so funny, full of love, just positivity. He grows mushrooms up there for the legal market, which is pretty cool. I'll chill with him for a couple days. My brother-in-law has friends up in Washington too, so he might come up and we might all go snowboarding up in Washington, which would be awesome. And then from Washington is to Idaho. I'll probably go to Boise, or I don't know how long I'll be spending in Idaho. I'll probably try to find some kind of snowboarding. I don't really know what the snowboarding scene is like up there. But I'll probably just go camping in Idaho. Idaho's beautiful. I'll probably just go find a mountain and do what I'm doing now, but more prolonged. I'll get the what is that called? The Dometic ice chest, the one that's a freezer. I'll probably get that going. Probably get some food for the week, and then I have my camp stove, and we'll start really getting into like camping and just being out in the wilderness. My computer is really giving me issues right now. I was going to stream the other day, but that same time that I was going to stream, my computer up down in Texas, I mean, had to get unplugged, and he was moving a refrigerator in there. So right around the same time I was going to be streaming, my computer was unplugged and had to be reset, so I didn't get to stream. ended up just doing some simulation driving, or flying, I guess, with the Avata 2 simulator, the drone, FPV drone simulator, which is pretty cool. I'm probably going to fly the drone here in a second after this stream. We're already running pretty, actually, I'm going to leave it on Bitcoin. I'm going to leave it on the 4-hour. We'll move this alert. Down here, that is what we're looking for. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the market. I'm gonna leave that going. Next time I see you, I will be streaming from the Grand Canyon. Like I said, I'll be there for like a day or two, and then we're moving up to farther north, northwest Arizona. Gonna probably go into Utah for a little bit, but I'll count that as my Nevada days. Because like I said, I don't want to spend all that much time in Nevada. I'll probably just catch up on my schedule. I got to be in Oregon by like March 12th, so as long as I make that, I should be good. But yeah, guys, keep on trucking. If you got affected by these dips, don't worry. The market will always be moving. You just got to figure out how to read the waves. Ugh.